to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, it is our public input on agenda and non-agenda items. I welcome any members of the audience who wants to get up to speak, please do so at this time.
Okay, then we'll move on. So I'm proud and excited to introduce our first presentation tonight. A few weeks ago, I came here to School 18 to, I was invited to help out with the after-school program. Kids First is doing a lot of work with us in all of our schools, all our elementary schools through after-school programs, a partnership for internships at the high school and work development programs. But I got to watch the karate here at School 18, and I was so impressed that I talked to Ms. Rounds and Ms. Pompey about bringing them here tonight. So I welcome Mr. Tony Butler and his team and the students who are not only from 18, but 18, 16, and Carroll Hill. Correct? So it's all you. I'd like to thank the mic's there, Tony.
Got a loud voice. I'd like to thank the superintendent out there in school board. And all parents are being here. Because you know without you, we don't. And it's wonderful to see so big of a turnout at church. Normally when we have something, you may want to do parents. This is wonderful. Give your parents a hand. Give them a hand. Okay, we got a very short time. I know that the meeting go on. But I'd like everyone to introduce yourself to the superintendent and the school board. Begin.
My name is Zach. I'm 8 years old, and I go to school at 18. My name is Freya. I'm 9 years old, and I go to school at 18. My name is Atlantis. I'm 9 years old, and I go to school 16. My name is Rashad. I'm 9 years old, and I go to school 18. My name is Hudson. I'm 10 years old, and I go to school 16. My name is Mason. I'm 8 years old, and I go to Carroll Hill.
Very good. Thank you. We're family. And what is family?
Love.
What is it?
Love.
Then what is love?
Family.
So look at our extended family. It's wonderful. Isn't it?
Us.
Yes. You know, I enjoy coming to see every family come with something different. We have new yellow belts and such a days and go over with everyone how they use their belts. But I have a couple of questions. Maybe help me out. What does domo origato, the time is down? Everyone.
Thank you very much.
Very much. And that's Japanese term for thank you, correct?
Oh.
Yeah, of course, I like that. Yours says. Os means what? Yes. Yeah. So we try to get a little terminology, a little Japanese terminology. Because power is what?
Knowledge.
What is it?
Knowledge.
Power is knowledge. Yeah. Can no one take this from you? Correct?
Oh.
So if domo arigato, the understand, is thank you very much, how do we say you are very welcome? Everyone. Doyi dashi mistake. And with a bow, correct? Yeah. You guys have fun. I gave you a new word for it. And I want you to think about this word. What was it? I just said it in everyone. Mind up all day, every day. Mind up all day. Oh, because sometimes we get a little lazy, especially getting up in the morning, coming to school. We can't do that. Because we know that this is what? Mind, body, spirit. Very good. I'm going to turn it over to Sensei Debbie, and she's going to go over some things that we work with as far as the physical aspect.
So my name is Deb Sanders, and I'm not going to tell you how old I am. I have the privilege of teaching the students at 5 different elementary schools in Charlotte. Along with my sister, Chief Lane, we are thrilled. It was little brother at the beginning, these kids. What you're going to see tonight, maybe it won't be easy, but it can be very difficult. So, first of all, I think you gathered, what type of karate do we study? Japanese. So let's count to 10 in Japanese for the school board. Os. Os. Ready? Ich. Ni. San. Shin. Go. Koko. Shishi. Hachi. Clear. Clear. Okay, there's also some other basic terminology that we teach here every day. Kyosuke. Great. What does kyosuke mean?
Stand attention.
Good. Great. Mason, what does Ray mean?
Back.
Nice. Yoi. Atlantis, what does yoi mean?
Ready to sit.
Very nice. Okay, now follow my commands. Os.
Off.
Right leg back. Zen roots down, left hand knee on barai. Os.
Off.
Hey.
Five.
Good. Each time I count, you're going to step, knee Larry, punch the ki. Os.
Off.
Ready? Inch.
Five. Knee. Five.
Sun. She. Go. Roko. Shishi. Hashi. Now we're in really tight quarters, you guys, so let's be careful on your mate. Os.
Off.
Prepare to mate. Mate. Hey. And just scoot over a little bit. Very nice. Okay, now when we come back, you're going to show the school board your low block. Os. Prepare your hands. Switch it down. Ready? Inch. Prepare. Knee. Prepare. Top. Prepare. She. Prepare. Go. Prepare. Rock. Prepare. Siege. Good. Prepare mate. Mate means to turn. Mate. Hey. Good. And our back leg becomes our front leg. Os. Nore. Back to ready position. Kyosuke. Great. So, there's 3 things these kids have to do to earn their gi. Nothing in our karate program is given to them. They earn everything that you see here. So, who can tell me one of the things that you have to do to earn your gi? Zachary.
Count to 10 Japanese.
Count to 10 by themselves in Japanese, correct?
You have to do your kata.
You have to be able to do your kata, which you'll see in a minute. Atlantis.
You need to do your student grade.
And you need to know the student creed, which we will recite to you, and I think you're going to give a copy of it at the end of class. Boss? Now, when you can do those 3 things with instruction, you need your gi and a white belt. As you can see, these guys are not white belts. So what did you have to do differently to get a color belt? Hudson? You remember? No? Atlantis.
You have to do it by yourself.
You have to do your kata all by yourself with no help, which can be very tricky. Awesome. What you just saw in basics are the 3 things that they need to learn in order to do their kata. Boston, step back. Freya, step back. Now, we have a little challenge for you. The first alphabet is in the form of a letter in the alphabet. So we're going to see which one of you can pick out what that letter is. Us? All right. Here we go. Guess game. Ready? And we teach the students in progression. So when they're first learning the kata, we give them a lot of cues. And I'll show you what that looks like. Take your shot. Take your shot. Good. Touch your left leg. Prepare your hands. Ready? Itch. Knee. Touch your front leg. Prepare your hands. Front, behind, back. Itch. Knee. Coming down the middle. Touch your front leg. Prepare your hands. Ready? Itch. Knee. Sanshi. Good. Prepare. Itch. Knee. Prepare. Itch. Knee. Prepare. Back down the middle. Itch. Knee. Sanchi. Prepare. Back leg spin. Itch. Knee. Prepare. Front behind back. Itch. Knee. And you're ready.
Hey, go.
What leg moves, or how to prepare their hands. Because they have a color belt, they did this kata all by themselves already several times. So this time I'm just going to count. I'm not going to give you cues. Boss? Boss. Here's it. Ready. Take your shot. Take your shot. Good. Prepare your hands. Ready. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Sanshi. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Sanshi. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. You're ready. All right. Yeah, little hands. They do it twice. And so? No. What? Capitalize. Capitalize their first count. Good job. All right, now you see Arshad, who has 2018, he's been our leader for a couple years now, right? And Arshad is very patient with us because a lot of times we have to catch other kids up. But as you can see, he's a yellow belt, he's our senior. He knows warlock drill, he knows all the basics, and he knows 3 katas, not just 1. So he's going to show you his 3rd kata right now. Boss, just get. Great. Now your kata. Good. Begin when you're ready. seeing difference in the students that they provide. Awesome. Here we go, Fred.
I will develop myself in a positive manner.
I will develop myself in a positive manner.
Avoid anything that can reduce my mental growth and physical health.
And avoid anything that can reduce my mental growth or physical health.
I will develop self-discipline.
I will develop self-discipline.
In order to bring out the best in myself and others.
In order to bring out the best in myself and others.
I will use common sense before self-defense.
I will use common sense before self-defense.
And never be abusive or offensive.
And never be abused or offensive.
This is a flag of school.
This is a flag of school.
We are dedicated.
We are dedicated.
We are motivated.
We are motivated.
We are on a quest to be our best.
We are on a quest to be our best.
Thank you. Before we back up, I'd just like to say we have over 90 students in all our programs. Over 90. And we are so blessed to have this program in Indiana. How many schools have a program like this in the elementary school? So this is phenomenal. And again, we thank you so much for allowing us to work with you. Parents, we thank you so much. What do you say, Dave? Join in with us.
Now, what do we say?
And we return to our parents also.
Us.
We bow.
Now.
And we return and we say what? Domo, Oriato, and everyone repeat back there. Yogi, Dashi, Namaste.
Thank you so much.
You know,
Great job, thank you.
good job.
Before we get into our meeting, if any of the parents want to leave, you can stay. But if you want to leave, you can certainly go ahead. Thank you. At this time is a presentation, school 18 for the school presentation.
Sorry, follow.
Yeah, really. Don't start yelling at the screen. All right,
All right, so good evening, everyone.
Thank you for being here at School 18 tonight. Thank you for the annual opportunity to represent School 18 and speak about the wonderful things that take place here because of all the people that work here. As you know, everything's a team. It's a team sport, okay? So none of us work in a silo and we can't accomplish anything alone. So all that I share with you this evening is because of the teachers, the paraprofessionals, and all the staff that are coming here every single day. This Halloween, we always dress up, and we have a theme, and this year it was team. So they got to choose what football team they wanted to be, and then they were really fun, and Lucy, Dawn, and I were referees. So we had a great day celebrating Halloween, but also doing something fun together. And because we work together, because we make decisions based on what's best for children through our practice, and that's why we can show progress. That's why we think our children enjoy coming to school and learning and working with our families. It's all about relationships, right? So the relationships we have with our families, our children, and each other help propel us forward and help our children to grow. So I have a lot here. It's going to go quickly, I promise, but I overdo things sometimes. So you can give me a look if you'd like to. So anyhow, we always begin with our district. I have this on here because I can eat my hands. All right, so if you can't hear me, let me know. We always begin with the district mission. This Troy City School District will provide a strong educational and social foundation to graduate all students college and career ready. Then we go on to our School 18 vision. This is fairly new through our SEP committee. We have adjusted and made better our school vision. School 18 exists to provide equitable learning opportunities to meet the diverse needs of each student. We are committed to creating an environment that allows students to realize and reach their full potential while fostering a lifelong love of learning. Our demographics, we have 319 students, and we have a variety of students here. We've grown our multilingual language learners. We have a variety of students with various needs and also promise and talent. And we have students who come to school that need extra supports from us that we will talk about throughout the presentation. Or I will talk about, not we. Sorry. So we're going to move on to curriculum and instruction, but assessment is, of course, in there. So we come to school each day to make sure that we are teaching the New York State learning standards. All right, the New York State learning standards, they articulate what students should know and be able to do as a result of the skilled instruction in the subject areas of the grade levels. So our teachers are teaching Tier 1 New York State standards every single day. And the resources that they're using are resources that, through Dr. Watson's leadership and a variety of supports, and that you've approved, those resources that we use to teach the standards are stated above. We have, our Greek and Math Square, the Lucy Calkins Units of Study for Reading, Writing, and Phonics. We have our Carolina Science, and the PNW Social Studies. We also have supplemental materials that are listed above as well. Part of the work with the resources, so we have these wonderful materials, but we have to make sure that our teachers are expert at using them. So there are a couple of ways we ensure that. Thank you, have provided us with instructional coaches. I'm fortunate enough to have 2 instructional coaches that have been with me since the beginning of this initiative. So they have built relationships with the teachers in this building, and they work with the teachers weekly. They do embedded coaching cycles with the teachers. They run data meetings, and they are doing collaborative planning, to name a few things. So in addition to the coaches being here each and every day, we also have the good fortune to have professional embedded development from the resources, from the units of study, Mossflower, from Eureka Math. They come and they're teaching all of us the greatest techniques and the best ways to make sure that we're meeting all of the students' needs that are in front of us. So those are 2 ways in which we are ensuring that we're teaching the state standards to all of our children, regardless of the level that they're working on at Tier 1 level through the resources that we have all agreed to using. And then we have our coaches and we have professional developers helping us become more and more expert every day, every week, every year. Just an example, you have it in front of you. I thought it would be nice for you to know that this is an example of a 4th grade reading unit. We call our ELA stuff units. So this is an example of where, in this particular unit, the teacher could look at this. It's located in the Mossflower webpage that we have a treasure chest to and all that. And it shows the teachers exactly what standards they're teaching when they're teaching these units of study. So I wanted you to see the correlation of the tie-in between the required state standards and the materials and resources that we're using and the expertise of our teachers and how we get them to always stay on the cutting edge. And then, of course, I can't leave math out. Math is called modules. So here, the modules you will see that located right in there the state standards that the teachers are teaching in this 3rd grade math module. So, well, now assessments. I'm going to briefly talk about state assessments, district assessments, what we do with the assessments to make decisions about future instruction. So, this is like 8 years of School 18 test results. We continued, what you'll see is there's a trajectory here. We continue to go up. Sometimes we kind of like hang about, we might go down a teeny little bit, but then we catch up and grow even more. So that's due to all that I've stated so far and the teacher's dedication to the profession. We have a new assessment this year, and I heard you learned all about it in School 14, so I'm not going to get into it with you, all right? But I am going to report out that we're currently wrapping up our 2nd diagnostic. So we have about 95% of our students having completed the diagnostic thus far. These are the results for now. And look at there. Okay, so there's 2 graphs. The top line of each graph is the result of the 2nd diagnostic. There's more green there. That is very good. You can look at the specific numbers on your own. Just notice more green and less red, okay? That means we are moving. And this is a brand new assessment for us. We are really working towards making sure that our students are meeting the 40 minutes weekly in reading and math. And the more that we do that, the more acceleration we're going to see.
Hi, my name is AJ. I'm in 2nd grade and this is my dinosaur. Here.
Hold on, sorry. Sam. So, we track data, and so do our students. And we're not happy, as I was saying. So, I think I have to click to keep this going better, right, Mrs. Brown? Technology.
Click that one you said with autoplay.
All right, here we go. We have 2 little kids talking to you about how they're tracking their progress as learners.
Hi, my name is AJ. I'm in 2nd grade and this is my dinosaur. Here's where I track my attendance. This is my red checklist. I already did good on the beginning and I need to work on transitions and endings. This is where that's my checklist. This is where I track my snack words. 228 snack words. Here's my goals for writing. In reading, I'm good at sounding my words. In reading, I need to work on breaking up longer words. To work on it, I plan to clap out the syllables. So my goal for this spring is M. Hi, my name is Penelope, and this is my 2nd grade data folder. And here's where I track my attendance. This is my opinion rating checklist, and I'm very good at my organization. I need to work on my beginning, transitions, and my endings. Okay, so this is where I track my snack words, and I have 228 out of 228 snack words. words. In reading, I'm good at reading hard words. In reading, I need to work on understanding a few vocabulary words that are long and that I don't really understand. To work on it, I'm going to look at glossary, or maybe like look at the words and pictures and find clues around me to see what they actually mean. Here's my math. We're doing adding and subtracting. I'm very good at condensation. And if I need to work on like not rushing through my exit tickets because I know I can do it in like my math lessons. My fall reading letter score was cute. My goal for the winter was R. My winter reading score is R. And my goal for the spring is S. I can't wait to keep tracking my goals.
Sorry, Tom, we have a car that's blocked in. If you have a white Acura SUV, JPL 8488. We'll wait for it. Thank you.
Ebony, you gotta come back. Okay? One of our goals is to also get to student-led conferences. We're not there yet, but the work that we do in the classroom will lead that, will help lend that to students being able to speak at the parent conferences.
I have those.
So, thank you for watching that. All right, moving on. So in kindergartners learn so much, but one of the greatest things they need to learn are the letters. But not only do they need to be able to identify the letters, but they also need to be able to know the letter sound and the letter formation of all 26 letters, to own the letter. It used to be, oh, okay, they know what that letter is, but they didn't necessarily have a sound down, and they weren't able to necessarily draw it. So, the standards are always rising, and our children are meeting that, and right now, 58% of our students have met the goal of the 26 letters of owning them. So, we are thrilled that, the teachers continue to assess and make decisions about how and what to teach and different ways to teach to get the children to learn clearly the letters and the sounds and control. Snap words. Snap words are those high-frequency words, the words that you know in a snap, the words that are most often seen in the books that they're reading at the levels that they're at. So we took a look at our first and second grade, and they just finished assessing this month. January is a very busy month of assessment. And 73% of our students in grades 1 and 2 scored above benchmark on knowing their snap words. The more words you know, the more you can read and comprehend text. So that's another very important data point so that we can get kids to comprehend text. So the Fountains of Pinnell benchmark assessment is another district assessment, and this is where we are looking at how students read orally, how accurate or oral reading is, what strategies they use to figure out unknown words. Are they skipping it? Are they sounding it out? Are they looking at the word, the sentence around the word to figure out what that word means? There's so many different strategies that they are taught by their teachers to read. And then there's the comprehension piece. Well, we can read something, but do we really understand it, and to what degree do we understand it? And you're seeing that we are moving higher into getting more kids reading at level 2 and level 3. You might say, well, why are there some kids that are not, they're going down at level 4? So you see Penelope there, she said that she was at an S and she was still at an S. There are so many levels and so many skills that you need to acquire at a level of text. You have to be able to analyze and synthesize and evaluate at S. So you might be living at S a little bit longer, but also there's a chart that has you moving along. So sometimes you're not moving along at the same rate as the chart expects. So you can hang out, you might start off in 4, but if you stay there, then you're maybe in 3, then you're catching up. I mean, that can be a whole other hour conversation, but I'm sure you don't really want to know about it. So in case you're wondering why. So the teachers are like constantly doing running records in addition to the FAFSA Pinel benchmarking. They're constantly taking the pulse of where are our children, because you can't just test 3 times a year and think that your lessons that you're creating and the small groups that you're doing are meeting the needs of all the children, because there's so many different ranges of needs and knowledge, and they're constantly changing. They're constantly changing small groups and making decisions based on yesterday's work and what the children learned, so that we're just taking as much time as possible to hit the targeted skills that children need. All right, social emotional development. It's last, but it's really first. We have to have our children coming to school fed, rested, and feeling like they have people that love them, like our children here just telling us. They have to know that it's a safe haven here, and that the people that, the adults that are in their lives here at school are there for them. So, we have an amazing social emotional team here. They're just wonderful, and they work every single day with our teachers and our students. Every morning they have like 2 or 3 levels each. So every morning they're going to each classroom and they're checking in with the children, and the teachers have already checked in, but they're like, "Does anyone else want help?" And then they're holding lunch groups. Like, this is an example. Miss Sawyer, she's our guidance counselor, and she's having a lunch group. There are different lunch groups that are offered every single day to meet the different needs of our children based on what's going on with them. We use zones of regulation. How do you feel today? And we work with program behavior to work with our students, but also our staff, so that we can stay on the cutting edge of what is the best way for us to support our children. SABRS is an assessment of our students' emotional well-being. We do that 3 times a year as well. We just did our second administration. No. I take that back. SABRS hasn't happened yet. We are comparing here spring of 24 when the children left at the top, and fall of 24. Our children left at 83.3% and they entered at 83.44%, which means, okay, there's like high risk, medium risk, low risk. 83% of our children are at low risk for having social emotional issues based on this assessment, which is wonderful, because the next chart shows you fall of 2023, 73% of our students were at low risk. Now this year, 83% of our students are at low risk. So we're seeing improvements because of some of the activities that we've been implementing to support our students' whole person.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I'm in first grade. I'm done.
Sorry, Dawn.
No, my baby, don't you put her up
Can't
there.
steal Dawn's thunder. She only has 2 slides. Introducing Mrs. Dawn Napolitano, principal assistant. So sorry.
Hi, I'm Dawn Napolitano. I'm the principal assistant in School 18. Every year I talk about 2 things. I talk about discipline and I talk about attendance. 2 things near and dear to me. It takes up my entire day. Discipline and attendance. Okay, so a couple of attendance. Well, we can't because then she'll talk.
All right, you talk.
Okay, so
This is what goes on all day.
yeah. So a couple of highlights from an attendance perspective. We're holding steady at 93% attendance. Would I like to have seen it go higher? Sure I would. But you know what? We're holding steady. And with all the sickness we've had this year and this cold weather, I'm happy with the 93. Historically, our kindergartners have the highest absentee rate. And this is something that I talk to you every year. I come in and I say, those kindergartners, we really got to work hard with those kindergartners, because I think a lot of parents feel it's just kindergarten. This year, our absences are, at this time, compared to last year, we have 91 less absences in our kindergarten cohort. I am absolutely ecstatic about that, and I really believe all our efforts in working with the families and getting them to understand how important that year is. I am confident, and I really look forward to tracking that cohort to see how that lends itself that they're here and doing that. I need to do a shout out to our attendance support specialist who is here tonight, and to those of you, where's Vicki? All right. And to those of you who supported our car, because I really believe that those two things have just totally changed the game and have really enabled us to do so much more in getting these children to school, and having that extra person making those phone calls, making those home visits, has really been wonderful. We have almost decreased our chronically absent students by 7% compared to last year at this time. And that's a big one, because those chronically absent students are the ones that stage traffic for us. And that's coming back to us every single time. So I'm really thrilled about that. And I appreciate the support, because prior to the car, prior to Vicki, I was doing a lot of it myself. And it has been really wonderful to have that extra support. This is the highlight of my night. I'm going to introduce to you my friend Elizabeth. And what I want you to know about Elizabeth is she came to us as a kindergartner last year. Prior to that, she was in pre-K. While in pre-K, she missed 100 days of school. Okay, 100 days of a pre-K year. She came to us in kindergarten, and we were challenged. We were challenged working with mom and getting her to understand the need for her to be in school, helping her deal with the challenges that were keeping her from getting to school. She was social, emotionally behind. She was academically way behind. And this child is now, fast forward, in first grade. And the child that you're going to see is not the child that came to us in kindergarten. I do want you to notice her jewelry. It was very important to her when she knew she was getting filmed, that she looked appropriate. So we're going to share Elizabeth with you, and this warms my heart like you can't even imagine. That's not Elizabeth.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth, and I'm in first grade. I doubled my days since kindergarten. I got 100 on my math test, and I doubled my stat points. I love coming to school because I love my teacher and friends.
Love her. What she told you initially was, I doubled my days. So what she's saying is I doubled by watching her tracker, working with the tracker. She can see that she has doubled the number of days that she had from last year, which is probably quadruple what she had in pre-K. But I will say this, Elizabeth is just one example of the many that are really sharing in this wonderful success, and it's really awesome to see. So that's my Elizabeth. Okay, love her. All right, let's go right into discipline. I'm going to be short and sweet with discipline. We are continuing to decrease our number of referrals, and that is, as Ginny said, that is a team effort. This is not me decreasing referrals. It's not me just not writing them. It's everybody getting involved in addressing what the students need and how to keep them on the right track. Relationships, communication, and collaboration. Parent communication in meetings. PBIS, character education, in-school supports. We've got like the other schools, the My Brother's Keeper, the lunch groups, the second step. This year we have the introduction of the Stronger Connections mentoring program, which has been phenomenal in really getting to the needs of the individual students. I want to echo Ginny one last time in saying that this is a team effort. We are all in at School 18 in finding out what our children need, what their parents need, dealing with the challenges, and I couldn't be more proud of the work that's happening at our school, and more pleased with these lovely people that come in every day, because they're really the ones in the grind doing it every single day, and I'm just really on the outskirts supporting them. So thank you, and good job. All right, here you go.
now we'll wrap this up with equity. So this is our equity goal for this year. Our equity goal is focused on our Black African American students. We want them to be having increased academic achievement and proficiency rates on their New York State exams. So we talked, you just heard about reduced absenteeism, so I'm not going to talk any more about that. Family engagement, so we have community outreach. We go out to some of the communities where we have more of our families that can't get here. We make home visits. We talked about the vehicle. We have parent conferences. We're in constant communication. We'll go to their homes. We have monthly events here for our families. So that's more family engagement. And then equitable resources, the academic after-school tutoring. We have targeted our children of this cohort. They were the first students to get the tutoring. That is so that they get that 2 to 3 times the expert instruction outside of the day as well as during the day. And we have our McKinney-Vento tutoring. We have, I said, the backpack program, and our libraries. The libraries that we have in these buildings, and I'm sure you've seen them all, we continue to always add more culturally relevant books so that children continue to see themselves in those books, but also see others and learn about others. And it's so important that those supplemental materials are the ones that they love, that they hug, that they sit on the rug with, that they take home. That's building the love of learning when they have books that they can really enjoy. So thank you again for always supporting that. And yeah, Stronger Connections again, that was opened up to our students in this subgroup that we were targeting to increase their equity and opportunity to be on grade level and proficient. So there you go. And tonight's demonstration says it all. Here you can read all of the varieties of ways that we offer opportunities outside of the school day to our children. I remember when we didn't have after-school programs, like sports programs. Our grade 3, 4, 5 kids, they love it. We have 25 kids, and sometimes we sneak in maybe 27 and 28, just because it's hard to, turn the children away. So the gym is full every day after school with our children really enjoying that. And all the other things here, I know that it's a little lengthy, but we are so appreciative for the opportunities that are offered to our children all year. And then there's, we're going to end with these 3 little girls. I can't click it, or one of them is going to start talking. They're just telling me what they love about School 18. And what I love about School 18 are all the people that work here at School 18, work together, and come and bring it every day for our children. And I am thankful for each of you at the table for always supporting us and listening and doing what's best for kids. So we'll end with 3 children telling you what they like about School 18, and I thank you for your time this evening.
All right, what's your favorite thing about School 18?
My favorite thing about School 18 is everybody's friendly. My favorite part of School 18 is I love my teachers and I love my friends.
All right, what's your favorite thing about School 18?
My favorite thing about
I'm not technologically savvy.
My favorite part about School 18 is doing hard math.
Thank you, Jenny.
Great job.
I was wondering if the teachers of School 18 or the staff of School 18 would stand up, tell us who you are and what you do for School 18. Go ahead, start.
Hey, Brian Lozano, 3rd grade teacher here at School 18, and I love teaching here.
All right, so add something there. All right.
Hello, Victoria Netto. I'm the attendance improvement specialist here at School 18.
Yeah, baby.
Hi, I'm Olivia Schroeder. I'm a special education teacher here at School 18.
Hi, I'm Matt Giselle, third grade teacher at School 18.
Hi, I'm Bianca Maletti. I'm a teaching assistant here. Sam Brown, special ed teacher.
I'm Shabbat Fowles. I teach first grade. I've been here since day one with Ginny, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Laurel Dunn, second grade.
Sophia Hannigan, first grade teacher, and it's my third year in first grade, and I absolutely love it, and I love working for Ginny and Dawn.
She's the Elizabeth teacher.
Hi, I'm Shada. I'm the second grade teacher here.
Hi, I'm Emily Carmelo. I am the new secretary.
Lauren Lavelle, fifth grade teacher. This is my first year here.
As board members we see the names, we don't see the faces. We're not necessarily in the schools. So thank you. Does anybody have any questions?
I ask questions? Sorry.
You asked, I'm going to say.
Jenny, so this is, I haven't had a chance to meet you before. Excellent job. What's your biggest challenge and what do we need to do as a board that's supporting to overcome
I don't have a biggest challenge.
that?
So what awards?
I think you support us whenever we come, sometimes with little things. All right, so sometimes it's the little things that we appreciate you listening to and responding. Like it used to be books. We used to be a book desert. Maybe you've heard that before. We're no longer. Now we are a rich oasis in every single building. And that, you know, again, like the cars. I just think, you know, keep giving us food for our children. You know, they always need food and snacks. Maybe snacks. You could get us more snacks. That would, I'm being serious. We would like more snacks, please. For our children, not for us. Thank you for asking.
Well, and I guess just the other thing for the board to consider, I hear you talk about the Kids First program and sneaking kids in. I think even being able to sneak in 2 additional kids means the world. I mean, these kids up here are the next leaders, right? I mean, you can see the confidence. So whatever we can do from a board to try and pour more resources into that program and allow these kids that extracurricular, social, emotional health, I think we should really take a look at it. Seems like an awesome program. Those kids are super impressive, so.
Yeah, it's a great program.
Really powerful.
And they were impressive when I got here. So one of the things we are going to, and I said it to the board in front of the reports, we're trying, one of the things that I learned when I came here to watch was these kids get blue belt, we had one yellow belt, and then they get to middle school and it stops.
Right.
And so we're going to try to add the middle school this spring. So, and actually, Tony Butler, who's nationally known sensei, is going to teach the class at the middle school. He's going to do it himself. So, yeah, we will keep trying to expand.
So great job. Really.
Our meeting won't be long. You guys are the long part. This is the big part. Adam?
So this week, whatever financials are passed along for the board's review, all accounts are reconciled. W-2s went out earlier this week. I got 1099s in the mail today. I stuffed all the envelopes myself. We had our internal audit meeting this month. I think it went pretty well. The preliminary report says we're doing pretty well. It was pretty extensive. It stretched back to the 22-23 school year. And we'll pass along those reports when they're available. I want to thank my staff, Chris Bateman and Nicole Davin, for gathering all the information and making the process go as smoothly as possible. And that is it for me.
Thank you. Any questions? Motion on the floor for approval of minutes January 8th, 2025. Second. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? Superintendent recommendations, human resources, staff matter, unclassified and classified. Under unclassified, motion on the floor for consent agenda items 1 through 13. Second. Under discussion, over the past 12 years. We wish her nothing but the best as she begins this well-earned new chapter.
I didn't do a speech. Oh no. But I will just say thank you for the joy that it has been to work with all of you. Thank you so much. That's all I got tonight.
I got to work with you all 12 years, so I thank you and the students in the school. You're breaking up a great team.
Hopefully I can do one more presentation before I leave. I'll be able to speak
Can
then.
we do it virtually?
Thank you all so much.
Also, under discussion, we have a retirement and we have a tenure. Sam? Congratulations and welcome to our family. All those in favor? Opposed? From here, it's really boring. Under classified, motion on the floor for consent agenda items 1 through 3. Second. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? Under superintendent recommendation programs, motion on the floor for consent agenda items 1 and 2. Second. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? Under superintendent recommendations, business finance, motion on the floor for consent agenda items 1 and 2. Second. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? District announcements, our future board meetings, all meetings will take place at 6 o'clock. February 5th will be at the middle school, February 26th will be at Carroll Hill. Good news. Several Carroll Hill students have their artwork featured in the virtual New York State Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Student Art and Essay Exhibition. School 16 will again host Junior Achievement in a Day on January 24th. Next week, School 18 will host families for a PTA Family Paint Night led by art teacher Maria Goodwill. Last week, seniors at Troy High heard from Glenn Merrick from the New York State Laborers Union about careers in trades. Our modified boys basketball team is undefeated with a record of 7-0. Whoa, I wonder if we know somebody on that. And the CBA Troy Columbia boys team broke a 35-year pool record last night in their meet against Schenectady Colony. Congratulations, that is nice. Is there anything else?
So,
The meeting's over.
at the last meeting, we were talking about our retreat, and at the retreat, we played Pictionary, and we had a winning team, and we also had one board member who had a perfect score when he was drawing, so I forgot the prizes that morning, but I've since purchased them. So the winning team was Ebony, Donnie, and Anna, and the perfect drawer was Matt Flowers.
Good luck.
Is Gail allowed? Okay. Jenny, thank you. Thanks to our audience. And nothing else.
teacher